Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is about film photography, and while showing you some making of footage from a recent shoot with my sister, I want to talk about some things I wish I knew when I started photography, and how I approach shoots most of the time. I want to share more videos on film photography in the future, so if that's your jam and you also like aspects of slow living, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So me taking photos of my younger sister goes way back to when I started with photography in 2012 and discovered analog photography for myself in 2013. We're speaking about 12 years here, and I find it really amazing, and we probably should do an exhibition in 10 years, but all of the work we did together. Back then I wish someone told me that it's not about the gear or the equipment or that you have the fanciest location or setup. You don't need a lot to take great photos. In fact, you only need a camera, light, and a subject. Maybe film if you prefer analog photography. But remember, and I read this somewhere years ago and it stuck with me, the best camera is the one you have with you. Yes, your phone is good enough if you have it on hand. Even the cheapest camera that only has 3 megapixels or is a single-use camera is enough. Because what matters is what you see and what you make of it. I remember probably 8 or 10 years ago, there were these pro photographer and cheap camera challenges on YouTube, and I loved them because that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Don't overthink, don't overcomplicate it, just shoot. And shoot often to improve your photography skills. I know film isn't as cheap as it was 12 years ago anymore, so maybe you have to find a solution for your budget. Maybe an old digicam, which are super trendy right now, is an option. Remember that your camera is a tool, you are taking the photo. When I say don't overcomplicate it, it can mean if your bathroom has great light, hang up some sheets and use them as a portrait backdrop. That's what me and my sister did so many times, and I always loved the results. Even our family cat Momo joined us to have a portrait taken. And I'm not talking about if you love fancy setups and everything. I don't mean overcomplicating in a bad way. I'm talking about it if it stands in your way of just taking photos, because you think you need something bigger or better, especially when you're just starting out. After 10 plus years of taking photos and portraits, most of my shoots work like this, especially with my sisters. We work with what we have, mostly go out in the surrounding nature where our parents live, because we're blessed with that. And I want to encourage you to not let anything hold you back, especially not gear and equipment. And I also want to encourage you, if you want to start taking portraits, start with photographing people you know, people that you can trust and who trust you. That makes it much easier in my opinion. So these are just some basic things that I wish someone told me when I started with photography. If you would like to share some tips, leave them in the comments so we can all grow together. A little bit about this shoot with my sister. We kinda took a break from taking photos together because I moved to Hamburg. And also, she is also an adult with responsibilities now, and we just didn't find enough time in the past years. So when I went home in February to visit my family, I was really happy that we could take photos together again and that she was as excited as I was about it. We took the black and white portraits in the bathroom because of the nice light there, and then later went outside for some more. It was a lot of fun, and I'm very grateful to have such a supportive family. I shot all photos on my Mamiya 645, which I got back in 2017, and on Ilford HP5 and Kodak Portra 800. I hope my sister is grateful that I used that expensive film for our shoot.
Stars, you can confide in me. Tell me your mysteries. I was a shallow man who would swim with the tide, wash away with the sand. And at times there was no sign of relief, and I'll never understand why you rescue me.
I'm very happy about the results, as I said, and my sister told me she likes them as well. I'm happy that I can look back on so many shoots with her and that I kind of documented her growing up. I hope we will never stop that project of ours. Thank you for watching today's video, and if you want, we can continue this conversation in the comments. Sending you love and good light, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.